Hey, good Thursday to you. I'm Storm Team 9 Meteorologist Patrick Ellis here with your ENC Weather update for this May the 2nd, 2013. Well, we've still got the clouds lingering around eastern North Carolina today, and they'll kind of still stick around over the next several days as we continue to see this moist flow coming off the Atlantic Ocean. That's going to keep the clouds kind of scattered about this afternoon. Not too bad. We have seen a couple of breaks in the clouds here and there. Currently, the Saturday isn't looking too bad, but we have seen a little bit of clearing back over towards the Inner Banks out towards Hyde, Dare, Tyrrell counties, also into the Finger counties up in the extreme northeastern portion of the state. We were seeing some low-level clouds starting to break up across Pitt County earlier and also down into the central portions of the viewing area, but the moisture has started to stream back in again, so we're continuing to see these clouds. But at times you'll see breaks and you'll see a little bit of sunshine here and there. You see the wind flow coming out of the northeast. That's keeping it nice and cool across the east with those winds coming off the Atlantic Ocean. And along with that, we've seen even a few showers. We saw a few showers down East Carteret County as well as Onslow County earlier this afternoon. I think we still see a few sprinkles here and there. I think the rain chance about 10% through this afternoon. Will continue through tomorrow even, still with a slight chance for a shower. But I think tomorrow we may see a little bit more in the way of sunshine in portions of eastern North Carolina. But like I said, a slight chance for a shower at about 10% tomorrow afternoon. And we'll keep that rain chance each and every day at about 10% as we continue to see that moist flow coming off of the Atlantic Ocean. And that's bringing in that moisture. Look off to the west, though. Big time storm system getting its act together. I'll show you that in just a few minutes. That's going to be bringing us a good deal of showers as we head towards the first portion of next work week. But until then, we're going to stay mainly dry. But like I said, maybe a few showers here and there. And here's the temperature output, and I think today a little bit warm on the NAM 4 kilometer as far as temperatures are concerned. I think upper 60s and low 70s for the most part. I don't think many of us get into the low 70s. I think deep inland sections may be stifled right around the 70-degree mark this afternoon thanks to the cloud cover. This evening, upper 40s and low 50s across the deep inland locations along the coast, a little bit warmer, closer to mid-50s for you guys right there down East Carteret County along the Crystal Coast and along the Outer Banks as well. We'll transition into tomorrow. I think temperatures right around 70 once again. We've been in this pattern the past couple of days. Make sure sun and clouds. More clouds than sun in many locations, but temperatures right around that 70-degree mark through your Friday to round out the work week. Like I said, maybe a slight chance for a shower. Then we cool off once again heading into the overnight hours of your Saturday. If you wake up Saturday morning, most of us into the low 50s, and then warm up again right around 70 degrees as we head towards your Saturday afternoon. All right, we're taking this one off the GFS. GFS kind of came around the other day and has really picked up on this cold core low system fairly good here over the past couple of hours. So we'll transition that. Big upper level low still over the Gulf Coast states. That's been spreading rains across southern Louisiana, South Mississippi, and South Alabama. I know earlier yesterday they had flash flood warnings across Mobile and Baldwin counties in South Alabama. 10 inches of rain down there with the system as it's been moving very slowly. It's going to kind of shear out and move down towards the south and east. And then our next system gets its act together over the Central Plains, basically over Tulsa at this point. That's Friday afternoon. And you see that cold core system just coming down the pipe here. That's going to cut off here heading into the next couple days. And it's going to take its sweet time to move across the southern U.S., but even some snowfall possible down into northwest Arkansas with this system. That's how cold the upper levels are going to be with the system as it's moving through the southern United States. And eventually, it'll make its way towards us, but it's going to take its sweet time to get here, I think. Here's Sunday, and hasn't moved very much, only over central portion, the northern portions of Mississippi along Highway 72 in Mississippi. Then eventually shifts down towards Alabama. This is the 12Z run. And it's shifted a little further south from the 0Z run this morning. It's shifted a little further south from there. This morning, the cold core low was actually up around Huntsville, Alabama, but now going to be still fairly cold air. It starts to unwind a little bit, but it's still a fairly good bowling ball. This is a classic Rex blocking setup, and these are slow movers. You see the main jet stream still way up towards the north. And these two orphan lows are just kind of hanging out, and the southern stream hasn't picked it up either. See the southern stream down here, and they don't get picked up. They're kind of locked in the middle. And here we are on Tuesday morning, early Tuesday morning, in the cold core low over, we'll say, Charleston, South Carolina. And then eventually it transitions right on top of us here in eastern North Carolina on Wednesday of next week. And right now, it still looks like we're going to see some I think we could see some convective showers out of this. Not expecting any severe weather. I want to point that out. Not going to be any severe weather, but definitely some convective showers, maybe some graupel with this system as it comes up, and then eventually it starts to shear out, and it kind of lingers around us for a couple of days, and finally continues to dissipate basically right over in eastern North Carolina. This is Friday morning, and still hanging out right on top of us as that pattern is still very, very, very just locked up over the next several days. So here we are looking at the rain output, and you can see basically just nothing really going on here. It's still that high pressure system up to the north, and that's spilling down that cooler air from the north and east. It'll shift down south as we go into tomorrow, and that's actually going to allow for a little bit more clearing to happen, and we'll see a little bit more sunshine. Here's the surface low associated with that cold core low, and that's going to be basically just near the Cape Girardeau area of Missouri on Friday afternoon. And eventually all that kind of starts to translate our way. But we stay dry for the most part. We will see some showers here and there. Like I said, isolated showers through at least Sunday of this upcoming week as we continue to see this moist flow coming off the Atlantic Ocean. You see here these little bands just kind of coming down the flow and eventually just kind of scrape us and bring us some isolated showers. That low kind of wraps up, and here's the surface low redeveloping over the southern portion of North Georgia at this point, southern Tennessee, and we're starting to get some showers in here by early Monday morning, and these would be substantial showers at this point. We're not talking about just some sprinkles. We're talking about maybe some heavier downpours at times as that system kind of moves up here. And like I said, with that cold air aloft, we could see some graupel falling, and that's just that soft hail, but we wouldn't be expecting any severe weather or anything of this nature. Here's Tuesday morning, and the surface low right along the coast, basically right on top of Wilmington at that point, and then still spilling moisture right on top of us. So we're going to see a decent bit of rainfall at times here with this system, and it's just going to continue to sit on top of us. The surface low pressure system right on top of us the next couple of days. That secondary system kind of falls apart over the central plains, and then we continue to see those isolated showers through maybe Thursday, Friday of next week. We're still seeing those isolated rain chances, but not expecting a whole lot once we get past the main event on Monday into Tuesday. So I think the rainiest days this week likely going to be Monday and Tuesday of this upcoming week. And then we just see isolated rain chances here and there, maybe a few on Wednesday into Thursday, but isolated rain chances for Thursday and Friday of this upcoming week. So cooler than average, because we should be around the 80-degree mark at this time of the year, but we're going to be running into the 70s and upper 60s, low 70s the next several days. And I don't think we get out of that pattern for quite some time. We're going to try to, but it's going to be hard-pressed to do so. So you can keep up with us on WNCT.com as well as on TV, and also on Facebook and Twitter. We keep you guys updated there. And Chief Meteorologist David Sawyer will be in this evening at 5:36, as well as 10 on the CW and 11 o'clock on WNCT. You guys have a great afternoon, and hopefully no showers will fall on your heads this afternoon.